Hello students, now in this video we will discuss about cyclotron and its limitations. First one, what is cyclotron? Cyclotron is a device that is used to accelerate the charged particle. Means if we have a charged particle to accelerate at very high velocity, then we will use cyclotron. Cyclotron, first we will discuss about the construction, how the cyclotron means the device is constructed. This contains two magnets, north and south pole. Let us suppose this is north pole and this is south pole, means magnetic field is perpendicular from north to south in this direction, okay, perpendicular. This is a disk, means basically earlier it was a disk, a whole disk, but it is cut from the mid, okay. And these two shapes are like D, okay. That's why collectively both the D called Ds or DEES. This is the two Ds, and that is placed perpendicular to the magnetic field. If the magnetic field is downward and disk is placed like that. Disks are break into two parts in the shape of D, okay. Now let us suppose this disk is negative, and this disk is positive. If we draw this figure in two dimension, from top view or bottom view, okay, the figure will look like this is the disk and break into two parts, okay. Let us suppose we are seeing from the top, the magnetic field will be into the plane. Magnetic field is into the plane. Magnetic field is into the plane, okay. Hope you are getting. Okay. First time it is negative and this is positive. This disk is positive, this is negative. If we place a charged particle here, any positive charged particle at that position, what will happen? Because these two plates, these two Ds is electrically positive or negative. That means an electric field will be developed. We have studied that if the plate is positive and this is negative, the electric field will be in this direction, and if a charged particle is present, the charged particle will move along the magnetic field or toward the negative plate. If we place a charged particle at that position, what will happen? The charged particle will attract toward the negative charge, toward the negative plate, okay. And we know that there is an electric force that is equals to Q into A. I hope you all know. Electric force. If there is an electric force, there will be a acceleration. So if we put a charge in between, what will happen? The charge will attract toward the negative charge and the charge will accelerate. Because there is a magnetic field perpendicular to the velocity. Velocity is in this direction, magnetic field is in this direction, force will be downward, and the charged particle will revolve in the magnetic field perpendicular, means in this direction. Here in this direction, the charged particle will try to move. but we know that there will be a magnetic force that will be equals to QVB and a centripetal force mv square by r. Okay, r is equals to we cancel, mv upon qb. R is equals to mv upon qb. And if we talk about time period is 2 pi r upon v, 2 pi upon v into, in place of r, mv upon qb. Okay, and finally we cancel. Time period will be equals to 2 pi m upon qb. Hope you are getting. And frequency will be equals to qb upon 2 pi m. Same derivation we have derived earlier. Hope you are getting. T is equals to 2 pi m upon qb. Here you will see that the time period is independent of the radius and velocity. Why? 2 pi is constant, mass of the charge is constant, and charge of that particular particle is constant, and magnetic field is also constant. That means time period for a particular system is constant. If the mass and charge is constant, the time period will be constant. But we know that if it increases its velocity, mass, charge, magnetic field is constant. Mass, charge, and magnetic field is constant. But velocity will increase because there is an electric force. Electric force is acting. That's why the velocity will continue increases. Okay, velocity is increasing. That means radius will increase. Radius will increase. That means the charged particle will move in a spiral, not in helix. Okay, in the same plane. Okay, in the same plane, but increasing its radius. Radius will increase, but the time period will not affect it. Okay, radius will continuous increase because velocity is increasing. That means the positive charged particle will move in the spiral path, and finally if the radius is greater than the radius of the disk, then it will get out of the disk, and here target where we need to hit the charged particle. Okay, and this will move like that. But here, if the charged particle enters into the negative plate, because the charged particle is positive, the charged particle will get into the hollow disk. The disk will be hollow. Okay, in the hollow disk, but when it comes at that point, again it will accelerate in the gap. In the gap, the charged particle will accelerate because there exists a magnetic field. But in that, because this is an electric field inside the conductor is absent. There means inside the disk there will not be any force. There will not be any electrical force. That means the charge inside the disk will not accelerate. The charged particle will accelerate only between the gaps. Okay, if the charged particle comes again, this disk is positive and charged particle is positive, the charged particle will decelerate because it will be repelled by the disk. But at the same time, when the charged particle leave this disk, okay, this is called, suppose, disk D1, this is D2. When the charged particle leaves disk D1, then the polarity will change automatically. Okay. Again, if the charge particle come at that position, and the charge particle, when the charge particle leave the disk too, then the same again polarity will change. Okay. This change in polarity will not be done by the human, but it will be done by the device, and that device is known as oscillator. High frequency oscillator. High frequency oscillator that will change the polarity of the disk. And the frequency means frequency of that oscillator should be QB upon 2 pi m. Okay, the frequency of the oscillator should be equal to the QB upon 2 pi m. Hope you are getting. What will be the kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy, you can say? What will be the kinetic energy? You know that here Q naught VB is equals to mv square upon r naught. We are taking r naught. Why? Because of the maximum radius, where r is the radius, instantaneous radius, but r naught is a largest radius. Okay. QV, let us suppose V naught V, and we know that kinetic energy is equals to 1 by 2 m V naught square, and 1 by 2 m in place of V naught, in place of V naught, what we will write? V and V cancel. QB is equals to mv naught upon r naught, and mv in place of mv square, simply you can write in place of mv square, you can write QVB upon r naught, QV naught B upon r naught. Okay, hope you are getting. And kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy of the charged particle will be that. Hope you are getting. This is the direction of magnetic field. Next point, that is the cyclotron will have some limitations. What will be the limitation? Limitation is when the charged particle contain very high velocity. That means that the mass of the charged particle will change according to Einstein equation. If the charged particle velocity of the charged particle is comparable to the velocity of light, then the mass will change. If the mass is changing, the frequency will also change. Let us suppose we have taken charged particle at that point, velocity at that point and velocity at that point will be different. Okay, velocity at that point and velocity at that point will be different because of the change in the velocity. Because there is a change in velocity means difference in the velocity. That means mass will be different. If the mass is different, the frequency will be different. If the frequency of the two charged particles is different, then it will be difficult to change the polarity of the particle, because the charged particles have different frequencies. And second is electron cannot be accelerated in the cyclotron. Simply we can say that we cannot use here electron. Why? Because if we uses the electron, the mass of the electron is very less, very less, then frequency will be very high, and this will not be a practical. In practical, we cannot use at that much high frequency. Okay, and neutron, we can use neutron? No, because there is no charge, there will not be any electric or magnetic force, then no effect will be produced on the neutron. Hope you are getting, and thanks for watching.